day 2 of the Scrapbook vlog challenge, and it's an album share. So yesterday I showed you where I sorry, where I store my albums, and today I want to show you a few. I grabbed an older one, A4 size, and an unfinished mini album, and my Project Life album of 2013, which is finished. So we'll start with the oldest one, which is this one. And this is a A4 album from Hema. They don't sell it as a photo album, or as a scrapbook album, but it's really useful. So I use this, and I have a few. So as you can see, in front is a layout, because it has a sleeve in here. And here I used a lot of, in this time period, I used a lot of paint in my layouts. So I think you will see that pretty much. I haven't seen this album in a whole long time. So yeah. So here is a photo I took at a festival, and I really liked using paint as background. This I still do, like putting the date multiple times on. When I stamp the date, I most of the time stamp it several times, and here I use some embossing powder. So that's that one, and I really like using these stickers, which are like children's stickers. So this is the first one. Again, the paint, and yeah, some strips of paper. I love flip-flops with my, I still have these, and there's no date on this one, but I know this picture was taken in 2006. So I think the most of the layouts in here are from around 2006, 2008. This one is from 2009. So yeah. This is my boyfriend, a long time ago. I saw this back then in I don't know, well, on a layout of somebody, and I really liked it. So it's big, thicker than smaller ones, and on even tinier ones. And this puffy stuff, still have some of this stuff. So yeah, and again some paint. Yeah, again my boyfriend. Yeah, some ruffles. I really like this. Like fabric paper. I still have some of it because I love the colors, and it's fun to work with. I never use it, but I just don't throw it away. So, and these are all circles, which was fun to do because I didn't have a border punch which did this, so I just took some circles. Oh, this is 2010. Maybe these are later pictures. I have another album which has older pictures, so I chose the wrong one, I think. This is taken with a whole gag camera. It's like a plastic camera. It's really fun. It takes wrong pictures, but it's on purpose. So yeah, this is 2010. This is in my old house. Thought it was really nice. The sun came up behind the clouds, and this is as you can see, this one is taller. This is a proper A4 European size, so it covers the whole sleeve. And this is an American leather size, because I bought some American cardstock in a leather size. So it's a bit wider, but it's not as tall. So, but I don't mind that. And me and a friend with Patrick at Movie World in Germany. And I also have a picture with SpongeBob, but I never made a scrapbook out of it. This is a nice picture my father took, and this is a folded out envelope from I don't know anymore which brand it was, but I just folded it out and took the string off, and it's a nice background. And this is in Zeeland, it's a province in Holland, so yeah, with some embossing powder, again some paint. As you can see, I really loved paint back then. I don't use paint on my layouts that much anymore. This is with my nephew. He is 5 now, I think. Yeah, 5. So he was just a small one here. Again, paint and embossing powder. Really liked embossing powder. I see sequins, even back then. Yes. Then me with my Uggs. I still wear Uggs. I love Uggs. With some crackle paint. I really loved this paper. It's really pretty, I think. And I also punched out circles of the roses. I don't know if I ever used them, but I did it. Yeah, so this 2011. And these layouts aren't in any order. It's just if I make one, I'll put it. I put it in the back, like just in making order, not in chronological order or something like that. This is kind of a bad picture, but I loved it anyway, so I made a layout of it. This was me trying to be more romantic, because I always had kind of a kid style. And this was me growing up, scrapbook wise, yeah. My cat, always easy. Put some strips down and it makes a fun layout. Some paint again. This one. I really was proud of this one. I used a Heidi Swapp mask and a Tim Holtz stamp. And again, oh this I drew this out myself and then cut it out. This is the Sacré-Cœur. And this was 2011, and I really like the ombre effect I have here. It was just coincidence. So I tried to keep the back also grey, and of course mint, because it's my favorite color. Again, Greece. This was a vacation that my boyfriend took without me. So he got me this picture, which is really nice. Me and my niece. Lotte, in 2011, again strips. I think I have a bit of the same style here. Again paint. This was in Paris, on the Champs-Élysées. I think in the metro station. And this is our home where we live in now. It's completely different, because we don't have this couch anymore. We do have this table, but it's not in our living room anymore. We do have the lamp still. And in this corner now is our dining room, and we changed it up. So I punched out some butterflies, and I just used the paper, again this puffy stuff, and some paint, washi tape. Oh, didn't know we have washi tape back then. So yeah. And I really loved these things. I had a hard time finding them, and I finally found them when they were out of style already, and then yeah, I used them up all. Don't know where they were from. I think making memories or something. This is also Paris, on the subway, on the metro. Yeah. Washi tape. Washi tape. Yeah. Oh, this one I was really proud of. I am not weird, I am limited edition. And I think that's true still. So yeah, a lot of white again, I like it. And I like the small bits and pieces that stick out everywhere. Oh, these were the friends we were with in Paris. So there's a lot of Paris layouts in here. And this is a transparency, a really big one. This one is from 2011 again, with some paint. This was also a photo taken in Paris. Sushi. This one I did for like a challenge blog, the creative type, I think. Don't know if it still exists. This is not. This is a photo I got from the internet because I didn't have a photo taken myself. And here I used my sewing machine, and this is the one and only time it worked. So since then I got rid of the sewing machine because I got it from an aunt and it was really old and it didn't work. So I got it to work this one time and then never again. So it's gone now. This is a photo again of my home. I had some really beautiful peonies. I don't know what they are called in Dutch. Pioenrozen. So peonies in English, I think. And they were so really beautiful, and yeah, I was never able to succeed again with the beautifulness of peonies. Oh yeah, this layout is not finished. It says my 2012 goals, and I was meaning to write down goals here or somewhere, but I never did it. So yeah, but I like this one. It's fun again with paint. This is Pebbles. It's my cat. I still have her. And this is maybe you know this. It was the flowers you should bend from sassafras, I think, and you punch them out and you have to bend them to give them dimension. Yeah, so really I used used them once, I think, but yeah, well, okay. And some stamping with Versamark. And this is the last one. It's Mini Me, and I think this is a sweet babyish layout, and again a thing like that. So yeah, so as you can see, these are from 2009, 2010, 11. I'm not a real big bulk scrapbooker, so yeah, I think it's possible that these are all my layouts I did in those 3 years. So this took me a long time, so I will go through the other albums a bit faster. So yeah, do the next one. This is the next one. It's We Are Memory Keepers Instax album, and I used it to make a mini album of a vacation, and it's not finished yet like many of my projects, but I think you can relate. So it says it's a vacation we took to Curaçao, and put the letters in front. I like that. And this is a vacation we took in 2014, but I think I made this album last year. I don't know exactly. So yeah, some journaling about the vacation. It was like a real last minute vacation. I think we decided 1 week or 2 weeks before we went to go. So yeah, So a picture of the tickets, the window, on the way to the airport. And yeah, I think my style is a bit the same as you saw in the last album. It's a bit more simplistic, I think, because I do mostly project life now, and you have to make it a bit simpler. They have a scrapbook store in Curaçao. It's unbelievable. It's called Diamonds, I think. Scrapbook and craft store or something like that. They also sell a lot of baking supplies, so it's really fun to go there. So it's possible I could live in Curaçao because they have a scrapbook store. Yeah. This is just a card with the transparency in front of it to make it more fun. I went diving over there with an instructor. I have my paddy, but my boyfriend doesn't, so I always go with somebody else. Some instructions, and it was so much fun. It really was. So a lot of pictures of diving, a beer, of course, and the floating market. They have like a market always, and the boats are in the water and they sell off the boats, so it's really fun. And this is the picture when we got home again, and some more pictures and tickets, but I didn't do anything. So I really have to finish this album. I have the pictures already, but yeah. And then my 2013 Project Life album. Ta-da! And this is the year I started Project Life. I think it started in January, right away, because I found out of it in 2012. And I started in a snap album, but I thought that it was a bit too small, so I changed to a 12 by 12 size. So I was in March or something like that, and I converted all the cards to the bigger size. So here I have some goals. No more smoking. That worked. Eating healthy. That didn't work. Do my hair and makeup more often. That didn't go. Lose my Christmas pounds. Well, I just gained more pounds. Stay on weight. Well, that didn't happen. And do more in the household, like the cleaning and stuff. Yes, okay, so no more smoking. That was the one I accomplished. The rest is still a work in progress. Let's keep it at that. So yeah. And how I do Project Life is like, I just take pictures when I think, oh, that's a nice thing to take a picture of. And then when I want to work on my Project Life, I just scroll to my pictures and I print off the ones I like, and then I put them in my album. And I don't work by week or by month or anything. I just put them in chronological order. And yeah, so I don't have one spread per week or one spread per month. It's just really random. And sometimes, I don't do that often, I put some receipts in here. Oh, this is the couch we have now. So yeah, in this album I did put like a month at the beginning of every month, so you can see where the one month ends and the other one starts. So I did a Donadani workshop, and I put some photos of that in here. And like you see here, I have 4 pictures in here of the workshop, and this is just a random one. And sometimes I have 1 picture of a big event, and just, yeah, I don't really have a set thing of this, and I like to fill the sleeves up with pictures and not too much cards. And in this album I only used this A design, so 2 4x6, 4 3x4 and 2 4x6. And I also put layouts in between. So when I make a layout, I put it in here. I put it in the spot in the time I made it, or I put it in the day that it belongs. So, for instance, if this was January or February 2013, I will put them here. Or it's just because I made it in this time. I don't know it anymore. I think she's older. Yeah, so this is just because I made it in February 2013 and not because it's February 2000. Do you understand me? I hope you do. So yeah, random stuff. I bought a wallet, so everything goes in here. This is a vacation. Again, I made this layout around this time probably, but we didn't take the vacation in this month. I hope you can understand. Yeah, this is Carnival, so we dress up and do crazy stuff. And I like putting labels on photos and tell what it's on the picture. So I don't know, for instance here I have a photo and like an explanation of this photo, and sometimes I just have a photo with a small oh, you can't see what I'm doing. So here I have a photo with the text behind it, next to it, explaining what I do here, and here I have just a label. So yeah, so you can see like this. Yeah, so here are some random things I like: food, baking, pretty flowers. Yeah, so got my nails done with my sister. This was my very first tattoo, so I made a picture before I got the tattoo, so it was all empty, and then I got it. And as you can see, maybe it's fun to tell you, I made a picture from like my underarm, so here, because I was thinking I was gonna put my tattoo here. But then I went there, I told her what I wanted, but she didn't make a drawing. She just drew it on my arm with pencil, and she went all up here. So yeah, I really like this placement. It's a bit, you don't see it very often, so I like it. But that's why I took the picture like this. And it's really, I really like this picture because, yeah, it's fun to see, oh yeah, my arm used to look like that. So, and I tell a story about why and how, and so I have this one for 3 years already. Yeah. And this is the progress. So as you can see, she drew with pen, and then yeah, well, tattooed it on me. This is again a layout of Pebble. I did on a scrapbook weekend. Me, sushi, game night, my parents. We went for a little drink, and as you can see here, I put April here. So this is when April's starting. As you can see, this is April 1st. My niece came to visit. Yeah, we went on holiday to Tenerife with my mother-in-law. Do you see these feet? I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but they are really, really, really wet. I was burnt like, oh, really bad. And as you can see here, I also used the half ones. And so this was the vacation. As you can see, it's like one whole pocket and then a half one, and on the other half I have some pictures of a festival I went to with a friend of mine. So this is all about the festival, and then just some random stuff. My alarm clock went at that time. I had this wake up time almost 2 years, like around 4:30, 5 o'clock. It was really so bad. I did some tooth bleaching, which didn't work. After one day it already went back, but okay. Extra dessert delights. I got this chewing gum from, I think, a Dutch website, but they sell only American stuff. Oh, it's so great. I love it. I love American candy, and not because Dutch candy is not good, but just because we don't get it here. Like, you know? So, yeah. And this is Pebble again. It's my cat. She's so sweet. I just can't stop making layouts of her. And this is me. These always come off. Do you see? These are some random stickers. They go here, but they always come off, and I have to glue them back. Well, yeah. I just didn't do it. Again, here a layout of a festival I went to with some friends. This page is only about the festival, and this is a like a very, like, not very, but he's a famous person in the Netherlands. He's called Dennis. So we spotted him at the festival and went like crazy. Can we take a picture? So he was okay, and we got a picture with him. It was really funny. This was my birthday. This was my 30th birthday, and my boyfriend took me by surprise to a hotel, and I watched the magic show of Hans Klok. He's a famous magician, and it was so nice. And then our holiday to France. As you can see, I like just small clusters of embellishments, not too much. If there's nothing really to tell about the pictures, I just put the pictures down. And then some extra things. This is a picture we took of the sunset, and I printed it off big. I really love this one. And I did the same thing again with another picture also from the vacation, and then I copied I copied this layout a bit. It's a bit different, but I was trying to copy it because I like that. More vacation, pizza, fondue, and also again everywhere little embellishments. This was our trip to Disney. When we go on vacation, we most of the time take a road trip. So we were near Paris, so we went to Disney a day. And here I have some maps and extra stuff, and I put it in a Becky Higgins envelope so I can keep it with this. Then here I did put the week numbers because I just wanted to try it. And so yeah, this was my old scrapbooking room. Again, my niece came to visit. Yeah. Nothing much to tell about this. Sushi again. I eat sushi a lot, I see. This was an older layout. I did not in 2013 but earlier, but I had to put something in here because I didn't have anything to put in here, so I just put the random one in here and I don't mind that. Then our beetle with my nephew. Again October. Small labels. I was doing a Project Life, not workshop, but demonstration. So I went to a scrapbook store and tell people about Project Life. As you can see, here's my album I took with me. Some fun. Pumpkin spice latte. Really nice. A makeup, like a makeup workshop I did with my sister. A concert I went to. So there are random things in here, like my cup of coffee I drink in the morning and my way to work, but also like more bigger things. This is a really stupid picture. I don't do it anymore because it's not refunded anymore by our insurance, but you can get Botox underneath your arms so you don't sweat, and yeah, that's why that's there. Yeah, maybe a bit TMI, but okay. Then me and my boyfriend, me, and again some random things. You see a lot of these pictures. It's me taking a picture of the TV, what I'm watching at the moment, and I really like guessing what it is. And this is Despicable Me, I think. I don't know. So yeah, and this is the table I want to get eventually in my scrapbooking room. I don't have it, but I wanted it then and I still want it now. So yeah, and this is me doing some scrapbooking. And this is the end of 2013. Yeah. So as you can see here, nothing much on like New Year's Eve or something like that, because yeah, well, and Christmas related. It's not really a big thing for me. I don't take a lot of pictures usually, so that's why nothing is in here. So yeah, that's my 2013 album share, and I hope you liked it. I talked a bit much, but yeah. So I'll be back again tomorrow for day 3 of the scrapbooking vlog challenge, and I hope to see you back then.